everyone, welcome to our class today. This class is going to be titled Bedtime Yoga, so this is a great one to do before bed to just relax the body, relax the mind. It's also a great one to do if you're feeling stressed or anxious. You could do it at any time of the day. Just a nice relaxing, really slow flow. So if you meet me standing on your mats, just stand with the feet hip width distance apart, and we're just going to circle sweep our arms up over our heads and then take a dive forwards into the forward fold. Let the head hang heavy, have a nice bend in the knees, and just grab onto your opposite elbow with each hand and take a ragdoll. You can sway from side to side. You can sway backwards and forwards. You can take nodding motions with just your head. And also say no, so from side to side, move your head. Whatever feels good for you. And just really feel the spine elongating vertebrae by vertebrae as we hang nice and heavy. And just bring your attention to your breath, really slowing it down, taking a nice deep breath in and a long slow breath out. Place your hands down onto the mat in front of you and just heel toe your feet outwards until they're about mat width distance. Have your toes pointing outwards, and then just slowly drop your bum down into a nice yogi squat. And then really slowly you can bring your hands behind you. Just take yourself down onto the mat and bring your legs out in front of you. Take any intuitive movements you need to. And then from here we're just going to move into a butterfly stretch. So bring the soles of the feet together, bending at the legs, so we're making a nice diamond shape with our legs. Don't bring the heels too far in because we're going to be in this pose for a few minutes, so you want to be comfortable. You can bring your cushion or your bolster in front of you, and we're just going to take a nice fold over our legs. So just super slowly start to bring the forehead down towards the mat. You can place your elbows onto your knees or just have them out in front of you. And just let yourself melt into this pose. You can rest your head on your bolster or your pillow or even a brick. And just start to bring your attention back to the breath again. Each inhale slightly rising, and with each exhale just sinking further into this forward fold. The aim of this is just to relax, so if you feel like this is a bit too much for you, just let the legs come out a little bit more. And don't feel like you have to fold all the way over. You can be up here if that feels comfortable. Just do whatever feels right for your body. And we'll just take a few breaths here. As you inhale, really feeling the back body expand, the ribs, the side body, and just feeling the lovely stretch that gives you. And if you just take one more round of breath. And really carefully just bring yourself back up. You can remove your bolster or your pillow and just close the knees up. You can take some little sways from side to side with your knees just to loosen up the hips after that intense hip stretch. And then if you meet me back in centre, just take a hold of your toes and we're just going to slowly stretch out our legs into a forward fold this time. So again, don't feel like you have to straighten the legs. You can place your cushion or your bolster under your knees. And again, we're just going to take a fold over and just really relax into this. Forward folds are meant to make you feel nice and relaxed and grounded. Perfect asanas to do before bedtime. And again, we're just coming back to the breath, allowing it to slow down our mind. And really anchor us in this moment of relaxation. Again, we're breathing into our back body, into our side body, and really feeling the subtle stretches that breath gives us. And allowing your inhales to lift you slightly out of the pose. And then your exhales to sink even deeper. Take one more round of breath here. And then really slowly just start to unroll the back, slowly coming up. As you come up, you can roll your shoulders and you can take your gaze up and just stretch out the neck and then really carefully come back to centre. Taking your bolster out from under the knees, we're just going to slowly take ourselves down onto our backs. I popped a blanket behind me as a bit of a pillow, so if you'd like to do that as well, you can do. And then just bring the knees into the chest and hug them nice and tight. You can take a few little rolls from side to side, just massaging the lower back. And then meet me back in centre. Take your arms out beside you into a capital T shape. And we're just going to let our knees drop over to the left side into this supine spinal twist. If you feel like you need a little bit of support under your knees, you can place your pillow there or your brick. Or if it's comfortable, you could just leave the knees on the floor and just feel how nice this posture is in the spine and the shoulders. You can also take your gaze over towards your right hand, so you're extending that twist up into the neck. And And just make sure that that right shoulder blade is still in contact with the mat. You don't want to be lifting up and out. Take your attention to your legs. Let them feel nice and relaxed and heavy. Take your attention up to your belly and just soften the core, soften the shoulders, softly close the eyes. Bring your attention to your forehead. Let the space between your brows relax. And let any tension in the jaw drift away. Slowly bring your head back to centre and bring your knees back to centre. Just realign the spine when you get there, and then we'll take that twist over to the right this time. So dropping the knees down to the right hand side. Making sure we relax the legs, relax the hips, soften the belly. Again, if you want to put your bolster under your knees, please feel free to do so. And you could also take your gaze over to your left hand for a nice twist in the thoracic spine, in your neck as well. And just bring the attention to the breath, focusing on the spine as you inhale, feeling the twist. And as you exhale, these spinal twists are great to do before bedtime, just to release any tension in the back. Just allows for a nice restful night's sleep. And then slowly bring the head back to centre. Carefully bring the knees back to centre. And just allow the spine to realign. We're going to come into a nice hip opening stretch now. So keep the knees pulling in towards the chest, and then just reach through the centre. Grab onto the inside of the feet with your hands. If this feels too much, you can grab on to the back of the thighs. And we're going to come into our happy baby stretch. So opening up the feet, keeping a bend in the knees, keeping the lower back in contact with the mat, and just really feeling an opening in our hips, in our thighs. And you can take some little sways from side to side, again massaging the lower back. You can also take some leg stretches, so alternately straightening one leg, bending the other. Just taking any intuitive movements here that feel good for you. And then when you're ready, just slowly bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Straighten out your legs and we'll come into our final relaxation, Shavasana. If you want, you can pop a blanket on for an extra layer of warmth. And if you've been using a pillow or a bolster, you can pop that behind your head just to get nice and comfortable. Open out your feet so they're wider than your hips and let them relax out to the sides. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling and just let the fingers curl softly in towards the palms. Softly close your eyes and relax the jaw, relax the forehead. And bring your attention to the breath. Slowly breathing in, filling your belly like it's a balloon. And slowly breathing that air all the way out again. And while you're here in this relaxation, I'm just going to walk you through a guided meditation. Your body begins to feel deeply relaxed and sinks further and further down into your mat. Your legs begin to feel very heavy. Your arms begin to feel very heavy and relaxed. Enjoy every moment as your body continues to relax. Now, as your body relaxes, imagine you're a beautiful bird flying high in the sky. You see the lovely green valley below you and feel the wind blow against your wings. As the wind touches you, it gently blows away any worries or any stress you may feel. Feel how wonderful it is to be so free. Your mind is clear and calm, and you have left any worries far behind now. Your body is calm and your mind is peaceful. You are completely relaxed. when you're ready, slowly start to bring some movement and awareness back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Carefully bring the knees into the chest, rolling onto your right side, and carefully push up into a comfortable seated position. Take your hands down on the mat beside you. Circle sweep them up above your head, bringing palms to meet in the centre. And bring your palms down through to your chest. And if you'd like to, you can bow with me and say Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling nice and calm and relaxed and ready for bed, if that's what you plan to do. Let me know how you got on in the comments. If you need anything, you can message me. And thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.